Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's July 14th. We're like halfway through the month already, and it just started. It keeps on going faster and faster. Let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I'm ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. It's a new day, a new opportunity to be me responsible. Remember, we're working on treating ourselves, taking good care of ourselves. Now, treating yourself does not mean sitting down and polishing off a bag of chocolates. Trust me, I like them too. But it's about our whole self and making sure we're taking care of our mind, our body, our just everything that kind of goes in again with our self-care wheel. So take a look at that and make sure you're doing those things. Make sure you're always doing a check-in. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you feeling? If you're waking up feeling great, I'm hoping that you're using that energy to apply it to your day, be productive, maybe go meet up with friends that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe you have a little extra energy to do some things around the house, get your laundry done, go to appointments, so on and so forth. I found another check-in that I really liked. This is a end of the week check-in, okay? It's kind of like this little cycle of questions you need to ask yourself. All right, I don't know if you can see it. I feel, I need, I forgive, I celebrate, I release, I trust. So as we get working towards the end of the week and even through the middle of the week, and you can really truly do this every day, it's a good check-in for yourself. I feel great. I need more coffee. I forgive those around me who continue to try and drag me down, whatever it may be. I celebrate new challenges and new goals. I release frustrations or stressors and emotions, and I trust my path or my journey, whatever it may be. So I kind of like this check-in. Again, you can do this every day, end of the week, middle of the week. It's just kind of another example of ways to keep yourself in check. Lately, I've just been finding some more resources so that we can keep checking on ourselves. This is great. It's good to know where you're at, but it's good to know the kind of questions to ask yourself. How are you feeling? Sometimes we are emotional and we're upset or we're frustrated, we're stressed, we're sad. We don't know why we're feeling a certain way. Trust me, especially as a female, sometimes we have no idea what's happening. But we have to give ourselves like a good run through. What's happening? What haven't I been doing? Oh, wait a minute. I haven't been sleeping very good for the last 3 days. That might have something to do with why I feel the way I do. Or, you know what, I've been eating a lot of junk. It's no wonder I feel icky. Or I haven't went for a walk. Whatever it is, we have to know the right questions to ask ourselves, because then we're going to know, we're kind of be able to like backtrack or check our path of how we got to this place of like meltdown mode, right? And that's for everybody. Every single one of us experiences this. All of us need to keep ourselves in check, and we just need to keep track of where we're at, what we haven't been doing, and get back to those things, making sure that you're doing that. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about just some healthy eating things, just some more things. It's kind of probably just like a little recap of things we have been talking about, but it's good to be mindful of that. Yesterday, I believe it was, I talked about the farmer's market. The farmer's market was going on yesterday. I believe it also goes on Thursday here in town and Saturday. However, if you don't live around here, check into your local farmer's market and the times they are available. I strongly suggest that you utilize this time of year to make sure you're getting fresh fruits and vegetables. I also have an extra added benefit. My mom has a garden, and so I get some of those things out of there. But if you can go to the farmer's market, they do take EBT. But either way, it is a good opportunity to get fresh fruits and vegetables. Like I said yesterday, they have fresh jam and cheese. They have herbs and the whole 9 yards, and how amazing to be able to do some clean eating. We talk about trying to maybe get some organic food. That would be as close to organic as you can get when you go to the farmer's market. However, it is expensive to eat healthy, but it's so good for your body. It's worth it. If you can just try and incorporate as many healthy foods in there as you can, I promise that it will all be worth it. So these are just a couple of tips. I printed this off for my own self. I struggle in that fruits and vegetables department, as many of you probably do. It says 5 quick tips to eating more fruits and vegetables, okay? So here we go. Number 1, keep fruit out where you can see it. How many of you have like a little bowl? Maybe you put apples and bananas and oranges in there. That's what they say is going to help us eat a little bit more. That way you'll be more likely to eat it, keep it on your desk or in front of the refrigerator. Some people maybe have it on the kitchen table. But if you put fruit in like a bowl or you keep it visual, then you're more apt to eat it. One thing that I've noticed at my house with myself and my kids is making sure I wash it right away, cut it up and put it in a Tupperware, put it in a container in the refrigerator. If I leave like grapes in the bag and just try to like pick a few off, I can't even talk. Pick a few off and wash them off and put them in a bowl, we don't eat them. So if I bring them home from the grocery store, I wash them up, pick them off, and put them in a container to put them in the fridge. They're washed up and they're ready to go. We are more apt to take it out and eat them. Trust me, I can't keep fruit around the house. The more I have it prepared and ready to go to be eaten rather than leaving it. So like if you bring home a container of strawberries or blueberries, wash them up, get them out of there, put them in a different container. I think you might notice that you're more willing to kind of go to that than if you had to actually like wash them, cut them, put them in a bowl. Generally, for the most part, we're kind of instant gratification people. If you're looking for fruit or something to snack on, you want it to be ready now. That's why it's a lot easier to grab the bag of chips than have to wash up the fruit, cut up the fruit, put it in a bowl, right? So we're trying to figure out more ways that are easy for you to get some of these things. And so keep it available, but wash it up and get it ready too. The next one says, get some every meal, every day. Try filling half your plate with vegetables at each meal. We kind of know that, but salad, stir fry, or other vegetable-rich things, they make it easier to snack on too. Maybe if you're getting celery, wash them up, cut them up in chunks. If you like celery sticks, get those available. The more you can prep and prepare them and get them kind of set up, I think it's important because then you're going to be more willing to grab them. They're ready to go. Ooh, cherries are on sale this week too. Go get some cherries if you like them. It says explore produce options and choose something new. Sometimes we just need to see we need to try some new things. I will be the first one to tell you that I do not try new things. So this is definitely on my list of things to do. I need to expand my horizon with my fruits and vegetables, and I need to try new things. Generally, if you look through the flyers, go get some things that are on sale. That way, if you don't like it, at least you didn't spend, $100. I know that fruits and vegetables can get expensive, but if you go and you look at the flyers and you try to get things when they're on sale, I think you're going to be more apt to try different things. The next one is bag the potatoes. Okay. Choose other vegetables that are packed with more nutrients and slowly digest carbs. So if you're eating a lot of starchy things like the potatoes, we have to try and eliminate those from our diet. It gets to be a little too much. It's not a good vegetable. Well, it is a good vegetable, but we need to eat more of a variety. And last but not least, try some new recipes where vegetables are center stage. The more you can pack into your food or your meal, the better off. I mean, look at that. If you make like a stir fry, goodness gracious, or a salad that's full of fruit, vegetables. Maybe I shouldn't have another cup of coffee. You're more willing, you're going to get those into your diet. I've always said this, and I'll say it again. We need to eat the rainbow, okay? Red, orange, green, blue, white, the whole 9 yards. Here's some different things for red. We need apples, strawberries, tomatoes, watermelon, red peppers, red carrots, cherries, pomegranates, grapefruit, cranberries, raspberries, rhubarb. See all that? All that came from the red. And it's funny because a lot of them start with an R, don't they? But anyways, orange. We're going to eat oranges, pumpkin squash, pink grapefruit, carrots, orange peppers, apricot, mango, sweet potatoes, okay? So I'm just giving you lots of ideas. Write these things down. If you're making your grocery list for the week or the weekend, go pick up these items. Get them in your diet as fast as you can. We need to start eating healthy. Yellow, lemons, pineapple, bananas, corn, yellow squash, yellow peppers, yellow tomatoes. Green, we need green, so we're going through the colors of the rainbow. We need grapes, zucchini, green beans, leafy greens, broccoli, celery, cabbage, asparagus, limes, cucumbers, avocados, peas, green peppers, green apples, and pears. Isn't that great? If you want this list of things, you just got to let me know. I could give them to you. Next one, blue and purple. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting combination. We have purple cabbage, purple grapes, red onions, blueberries, eggplant, purple potatoes, blackberries, plums, purple carrots, purple peppers, purple asparagus, raisins, and prunes. So that's for the purple and blue department. Brown and white would be nuts and seeds, mushrooms, cauliflower, onions, garlic, all of these things that are going to add some more value to your day, into your meals. They also say that you could have like brown rice. Okay, so that would be as a part of that brown and white department. So don't forget, eat the colors of the rainbow. If you're looking at your plate and you're going, this is boring, are you eating the rainbow? That's going to be kind of part of our challenge for the rest of the week, is how colorful can you make your plate? How many vegetables can you throw on your plate, right? So that's one of the things I want you to do. Now, this is something that I printed off, but you can do your own. I'm going to do this myself. That's why I printed it off. I want to keep track of a little bit better. What do I eat throughout the day? How am I eating? What am I eating? I can guarantee you that I am not going to be very good at my chart. The only thing I'm really great at is drinking lots of water. And I hope that if that's something that, is an area you need to improve on, that's pretty simple. Keep filling up the cup. Okay, it's the food and the vegetables and just kind of keeping track of what you're eating that gets to be a little more difficult. They talk about breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Making sure you have snacks. Now, remember, I've said this a couple of different times. The nutritionist, she's always said 6 small meals a day. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. But try to quit eating by like 7 o'clock. No later than that. These are just good healthy habits to get into. But the half of your plate should be vegetables. And so that's kind of going to be what we're taking a look at. Is, are you incorporating as many vegetables into your day as you can? Obviously, for breakfast, it's going to be a little bit more probably in the fruit department. Maybe even lunch too, or a snack. But keep a log. Keep a log for a week. And you might be interested to see that you're actually not getting into your diet what you think you are. And so it's just for your own peace of mind and a good way to kind of keep track of things and make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Some of you are living on a low carb or a diabetic diet. Many people are on the type 2 diabetes or having to watch out what they're doing. That's kind of where you kind of start you avoid starches, the white breads, French fries, processed foods. They say canned vegetables with a lot of sodium. Regular fruit drinks and jams and chewy fruit rolls, and just really watching your sugars and all of that stuff. And so if you're watching that, now again, it's harder to say you're kind of eating more of a gluten-free diet because you have a gluten intolerance. You're obviously watching out your breads and your starches and your deep fried foods and all that. And so it's really important for you to make sure you're getting all the right foods into your diet too. Fruits, vegetables, protein, meat. I know meat gets kind of expensive. However, I do know, for instance, here the meat store takes EBT. So go to Lakes Country Meats here in town. They do a great job. But if you have a local meat market, go to them and get some fresh meat. It's important. I think it's going to be good for you. You can get hamburger. You can get sausages, the whole 9 yards. I mean, they really do a great job. But fruits, vegetables, and protein are obviously going to be some of the things that we need to take a look at. However, you may think that you're eating really well right now, but if you do your food log, you may start to notice that you aren't doing so well. And so we really need to take a look at things, because ultimately eating right, not only does it help our mood and our sleep and our energy, but it also helps our immune system. And right now, obviously, for the last few years, if not for a very long time, we've been just trying to stay healthy. And so by eating better, it's going to be a lot better for us. So keep track of your stuff. See where you're at. You may not eat as good as you think that you do. Now, for the rest of the week, that's going to be your challenge. But I also want you to remember to be me-sponsible. Eating right is part of taking care of yourself. And so if you aren't being me-sponsible, chances are you're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, you're not drinking your water, and you're not taking care of yourself. So at the end of the day and all day long, and when you get up in the morning, I want you to tell yourself, I need to be me-sponsible. I need to pay attention to my diet, my exercise, drinking water, keeping my mental health in check. How's my negativity? Do I need some positive affirmations? Have I been isolating? Do I need to reach out to my peers? And so on and so forth. And so ultimately, being me-sponsible is going to help your self-control wheel, now I can't even chat. Wow. Self-care wheel. It's been a terrible day of talking, that's for sure. So keep track of yourself, keep track of your meals, write it down, eat the rainbow, but most importantly, just try to enjoy the rest of your week. Smile, reach out to your friends, get outside, pray for rain, and we'll see you next Monday.